This is a CFR storm chasing severe weather update. And now here is Damon Claud.
And good morning, everyone. I'm Damon Claud with CFR Storm Chasing, doing a severe weather update with you this morning, 5/17/2026. Multi-day severe weather outbreak going to get underway this afternoon out to the west. It's going to continue all the way through Tuesday back here at home. So we already have several days of severe weather on the maps from the Storm Prediction Center. So we're going to jump into that. First, most of all importance for today, we've gone ahead, we've issued a CFR storm chasing severe weather alert that is now being issued from 12. I went ahead and put it from 12 a.m. today, so it's already in effect, running through 4 a.m. tomorrow, 5/18. This is for the rest today and this evening. High-end severe weather outbreak is expected. Severe storms, strong tornadoes possible during the afternoon, then increasing damaging wind risk in the evening and into the overnight. Major areas in the risk area include Omaha, Nebraska, Lincoln, Nebraska, Slippex, South Dakota, Iowa there as well. Several other areas in Iowa. Also included in that severe weather alert from us. Josh already on the ground over in Iowa. Got there last night. I believe he is staged up somewhere near Omaha, getting ready for the day risk for this afternoon. So our severe weather alert, we have a high-end tornado risk, higher end damaging wind risk. We have a moderate hail risk. And then, of course, high risk, we will be live at some point covering severe weather today out there. If you have any friends or family, have them be weather aware out to the west and share that to them out there. And I guess we are going to start covering a little bit out further to the west than we already are. So I think we're going to kind of moderate back to the west. Issues here is we're going to try to get a couple more people on board with us to kind of help out behind the scenes here. A lot to do during an active severe weather outbreak here, especially when we're live. So if anyone is interested in coming on board with us, it's volunteer only at this point. But if you are open to volunteer, reach out to us here on the Facebook page, and we will get to you. Again, for the severe weather alert, a CFR storm chasing severe weather alert signals a potentially catastrophic and life-threatening severe weather event. Pay close. Make sure you're paying heightened attention to the primary Facebook page. Other media outlets know weather radio for weather updates. Okay. So let's go into the update today from the Storm Prediction Center this morning. So we have our day one risk here, level 3 out of 5 enhanced risk over here in the Nebraska area over into eastern Iowa. We have a level 1 marginal risk that goes all the way down into Missouri, far western parts of Illinois as well. Level 2 slight risk extending back down into Kansas and Oklahoma. And we have that level 3 risk again from Nebraska area, parts of northern Oklahoma here over into western Iowa. So a lot going on here for the risk. Let's jump into the individual risk here and talk about the levels for today. Tornado risk, we had a 15% hatched out, level 1 hatched area. So that's those EF2 tornadoes or higher. Could be some strong tornadoes out there, especially in the highlighted red 15% area here, 10% area outside of that, 5% outside of that. And then we have a general 2% area that covers northern Missouri here. Also, you're not too far in northern Missouri from that 5 percentile risk. It can happen anytime, so be weather aware down here as well. Day 1 wind risk. We have a 30% chance of damaging winds up here in Nebraska and western Iowa. We have a 15% risk within a 25-mile given point up here across Iowa, back down into much of Kansas here into northern Oklahoma. We have a 5% risk between Oklahoma, from Texas through Oklahoma, western central Missouri, far western Illinois. We also have a separate 5 percentile risk. We have a marginal risk down here in far southwest Tennessee, back through Georgia, down into Florida today. So that's a 5% within 25-mile given point of damaging winds there as well. Large hail threat. We got a 30% chance here across Nebraska, down into Kansas and Iowa as well. We also have a 15% chance up here as well, 5% chance outside of that. It is at level 1 hatch, so 2-inch hail plus possible with this event. All right, we're going to transition over to early signals for day 2. This is Monday, 5/18. We have a level 4 moderate risk already issued from the Storm Prediction Center. We are very concerned about this. We've been watching it the last couple of days. Josh and I were talking about it last night. And we were concerned that this would be highlighted as a level 4 moderate risk, and it has been done so in the SPC update overnight. So that moderate risk in Nebraska here over toward down into far southern Nebraska, down into Kansas, more of a Kansas problem tomorrow. We have a level 3 enhanced risk that's covering down into Oklahoma, Kansas, up through northern Missouri, and up into Iowa here. We also have a level 2 slight risk that's all the way over to Chicago, central Missouri as well. Included in that, back down in Oklahoma, we have a level 1 marginal risk that's far western Kentucky, southern Illinois, southeastern Missouri as well. Included in that, over into Indiana as well, southern Indiana, and a level 1 marginal risk for tomorrow. Again, Topeka, Kansas, in the bullseye tomorrow for that level 4 moderate risk. So Kansas, southern Nebraska, as well, Iowa included in that, northern Missouri. The key areas that we'll be paying close attention to tomorrow. Also watching far east as western Kentucky here. So day 2, tornado risk. This is where it gets really interesting, y'all. We have a SIG 2 intensity scale risk. This is bringing it up to for our intensity level to a level 2. I believe it's one of the first several of these risks that the SPC has put out since we started issuing these this year. And it is a 15% level 2 hatched, meaning we could see EF4 plus tornadoes, violent tornadoes possible down here in Kansas tomorrow, up through far southeastern Nebraska, up into southern Iowa as well. 10 percentile probability, that's no small chance. Level 1 hatched area, so EF2 plus here in Iowa, northern Missouri as well, included in possible some of that 15% as well. Something to watch there. 2% outside of that. So we'll be keeping a close eye on tomorrow, especially over in the Kansas area. Day 2 wind risk for tomorrow. We have a 30% wind risk, level 1 hatched over here. So about 70, 80 mile an hour damaging wind gusts tomorrow evening over here in northern Missouri, up through Iowa, back through Nebraska as well. Also, we have a 15% damaging wind risk. That's within a 25-mile given point. That's going to be from central Illinois back down into central Missouri as well. 5% probability of damaging wind gusts down here, western Kentucky, southeastern Missouri, southern Illinois, over into Indiana. Okay. Day 2 hail risk. This is another big one over here back to the west. So we have a 45% chance of a damaging wind or a large hail event within and it's that level 2 intensity, and that's as high as it goes, y'all. on our hail risk from the Storm Prediction Center. So I would not be surprised if this thing doesn't go level 5 out of 5, high risk, by tomorrow over into Kansas. So it would not totally shock me if that were to take place. Will it happen? I don't know, but it wouldn't totally shock me whatsoever if that did take place. We have a 45% chance with a 25-mile given point of large hail. That includes that level 2 intensity. So we're talking about giant hail here. We're talking about larger than apples falling from the sky. That's going to cause some major damage out here in itself, not including the tornado risk, because we just talked about we got a pretty decent tornado risk out here, and we're adding on to that some giant hail that's going to cause havoc out here for vehicles, homes, just about everything under the sun out here that can be damaged. 30% hail risk and that's still got that level 2 intensity outside of that 45% chance. And then we have that 15% chance level 1 intensity, so that's 2-inch hail, maybe a little bit bigger. 5% chance out here over toward western Kentucky, over southeastern Missouri as well, northern Missouri. We got to keep an eye on you. For western Illinois, we got to keep an eye on you as well. So we'll be closely monitoring the risk for tomorrow. We're not done there, folks. We got a day 3 here, Tuesday, 5/19/2026. We have a level 2 slight risk already issued. That's going to be for southeastern central and southeastern Missouri, back over towards central and southern Illinois. Going to be covering all of Indiana, western Kentucky here, west Tennessee as well, back into Arkansas as well. Major areas include Chicago, Illinois, Dallas, Texas, Indianapolis, Indiana, Memphis, Tennessee, included in that level 2 slight risk for your Tuesday. Take a look at our individual risks for that real quick. We got a 15% chance on the 25-mile given point of severe weather across that entire area, 5% outside of that. So if you're over toward Middle Tennessee, over toward the Nashville area, you got a marginal risk, 5 percentile chance of severe weather overall over toward the Nashville, Tennessee area, eastern Kentucky. Further to the west, that 15% chance. Further to the west from that, over into Missouri, up into Illinois, we got that level 1 hatched area. So that's some significant severe weather, perhaps some damaging winds, isolated tornado threat, large hail. What we're mainly concerned about here on our day 3. We'll keep a close watch on it and keep you updated through the day today and into tomorrow. WKY Tech Solutions, want to shout them out. They did get our live streaming stuff up into order. Tied us over there in Mayfield, hooked us up. It's going to continue to do things with us here at CFR Storm Chasing to improve what we can do here, and expecting great things as we continue to work with him. So if you have any tech needs, you go over and see Titus over in Mayfield, Kentucky, WKY Tech Solutions. CFR Storm Chasing, severe weather coverage, back to only using YouTube now, y'all. So if you have people in these severe weather areas, share our YouTube with them, share our Facebook page with them, but we're only going to be live on YouTube. So keep an eye on that. I will post a link every time that we do go live on our Facebook page to that live event over on YouTube, but only live on our YouTube itself. If you haven't subscribed, go over and subscribe today. Hit that notification bell. It'll notify you every time that we do go live. That's all we have for your severe weather update this morning. We will probably be live at some point this afternoon covering severe weather out to the west. If you want to join us over there on YouTube, more than welcome to do so. Again, if you have any family members out there, please share that live with them as well. Thanks for watching, everybody. Stay safe, stay weather aware, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Rides the storms out with you. CFR, formerly SWKSS, now covers a wider area than ever. When severe weather breaks out, CFR is here. Online and on the ground. Our severe weather update videos keeps you informed days in advance of severe weather. A CFR storm chasing severe weather alert signals a potentially catastrophic and life-threatening severe weather event, warranting heightened attention and caution. It is crucial to closely monitor our primary Facebook page and other media outlets for critical updates, and to have a NOAA weather radio readily accessible to stay abreast of rapidly evolving weather situations. Watch versus warning. A severe thunderstorm watch means conditions are favorable for severe thunderstorms in and close to the watch area. Persons in these areas should be on the lookout for threatening weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Severe thunderstorms can and occasionally do produce tornadoes. Severe thunderstorm warning means that a severe thunderstorm with winds of 58 miles per hour or greater and/or hail of 1 inch in diameter has been indicated by radar and confirmed by weather spots. If outdoors, move indoors on its lowest level. Stay away from doors and windows. Remember that severe thunderstorms can do occasionally produce tornadoes. A tornado watch means conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including but not limited to tornadoes. While severe weather may not be happening, persons should stay alert to severe weather information and possible warnings by following media outlets, internet sources, or NOAA weather radio for the latest severe weather information. A tornado warning means a tornado has been indicated by radar or confirmed by weather. A tornado is in progress. Take action now to protect your life. Move to a basement or lowest floor and interior room. Use a mattress or pillow to cover your head and neck. Take position for greatest safety by crouching on knees, head down with hands locked at back of neck. This should also be done kneeling against the interior wall. Put as much as you can between you and the outside as possible. If you are in a mobile home, take action and move to a nearby building before storms are in the area. If you are in a vehicle, take shelter in a nearby building. Do not try and outrun a tornado. If there is no building nearby, take shelter in a low-lying ditch. Never take shelter under an overpass in a severe thunderstorm or tornado. Be ready. How can I be ready for severe weather to impact my area? 1. Stay informed by using a weather radio, ORTV, and trusted online sources. 2. Have all medications and special needs ready to take to shelter with you. 3. First aid kit and disaster supply kit ready to take to shelter. 4. Knowing where you are going to take shelter well ahead of any severe weather, and make sure everyone in your family knows the plan and where that might be. 5. Have a flashlight and extra batteries. 6. Make sure all devices are charged and ready to go. CFR Storm Chasing would like to recognize WKY Tech Solutions for helping CFR with our new system and our IT needs. We would highly recommend them for any IT needs you may have. Located in Mayfield, Kentucky, find WKY Tech Solutions on Facebook or Google today.